My prognostication for the party is a little different. I don't know. This is a weird prediction. I may end up being wrong, but my appraisal of the party right now is that it's essentially leaderless.
Yeah.
Who is the leader of the party? It's not Jamie Harrison. He's stepping down, and even when he was
never
really the leader.
You see him like fucking retweeting Mueller she wrote.
Yeah.
About like making inferences that like the election was stolen. They're gonna do liberal January 20.
Oh my, yeah.
J20, baby.
Oh my God, yeah. He's gonna like headbutt a cop. I can't wait. It's not Hakeem Jeffries. He doesn't really.
I mean, he's Nancy Pelosi.
Right. The closest thing to an identifiable leader is kind of Nancy Pelosi, and she's
Speaker Emeritus.
Yeah.
Emeritus. Someone in the chat said Chuck Schumer.
Okay.
Come on.
All right.
Come on, chatters.
Pal.
Chuck Schumer has never in his entire career been an effective like caucus leader, not even once. On the easiest shit, like the easiest gimmies, okay? He is so fucking bad.
He is such an indictment against the concept of seniority.
Yeah.
Like, that's what you end up with. But my point in saying all this...
Someone said Harry Hasan is liberal Q shaman. Yeah.
I think if Harry Hasan has a lot of joie de vivre, and I don't think his January 6th would be successful, at least not that much more than the first one. But I think he'd get a little bit farther. I think he would. He's young. I think he would charm the cops, certainly. If I was like a cop...
He would debate the cops into submission.
Yeah. Oh, they would. They wouldn't kill themselves the next day. They would kill themselves on the spot.
They'd be like, I'll have you know, the Democratic administration has actually advocated to increase police pensions on numerous occasions. And the cop would be like, I'm killing myself with my service weapon in front of you, only with the hopes that it ruins your life permanently.
But it's not. He's going to keep going. But my point in saying all this about like a lack of any identifiable Democratic leader is that what I think is that you're going to see the party go in a lot of different directions. By that, I mean individual members of the party are going to go in a billion different contradictory directions. I think you're going to get like Gavin Newsom doing his usual thing of like comically evil far right stuff.
No. He's doing resistance liberalism. He already started.
No, I'm saying he's doing both.
Yeah.
He's going to do both.
He's going to do like, we're doing sanctuary cities for undocumented migrants, but the moment that their housing is called into question, I will personally execute them.
Yeah.
He's going to go there and fucking put a pillow over their fucking heads in the tent cities that they're living in.
See, it's going to be stuff like that. There will be like, anti-woke Democrats. There will be like classic resistance style Democrats. Yeah. And then
Gavin Newsom running on the no new homes policy. Not a single new house. If you fucking build another house, I will kill you. We have enough. We have too many houses. But he's running on a demolition policy. he's destroying existing housing supply.
He's going to do the Dr. Strangelove. He's going to like commandeer a B-2 spirit bomber.
He's like, we're sorry. We had to destroy this heavily populated urban neighborhood because there are far too many houses. The housing market needs to go up.
By God, I will die creating another parking lot.
Yeah. No, he's degrowth, dude.
Yeah.
Gavin Newsom, degrowth strategist.
Ecofascism is coming back, and I support it. But, this is all to say that I think that there may be an opening for... Don't get me wrong, not someone like good, but someone who's like ambitious and kind of knows what time it is.
Yeah.
The problem is, Democrats they're either ambitious or they don't have their heads up their ass. They're usually not both. But, maybe time will show. My favorite Andrew Hudson quote.
Yeah, the problem is, like I was saying, and I've been showing for the past couple of days, like virtually every fucking Democrat has been running to every television outlet that they can go to and repeating over and over and over again that it's not that, true moderation has not been tried. True liberalism has not been tried yet. Okay. You don't understand what Kamala Harris did, tacking to the center, saying that she is going to have a lethal military, most lethal military, saying she's going to have a muscular border policy, saying how much she loves small businesses. Her housing proposal was literally additional help, like loans for loans in the form of what, $50,000, $25,000 for first-time home buyers, like hyper targeted fucking policies that people are way too confused to even understand who it benefits, that also presented a public-private partnership, which she spelled out every single time, and a Republican in the cabinet. All of that stuff, that's not real Republicanism. That's not real true liberalism. That's not real moderating to the center. It hasn't been tried yet. The real moderation from the center is when you just run Nikki Haley, which is what Kamala Harris tried to do.
The counterpoint from some Democrats, right, is that, well, people remember Kamala's primary campaign from last time, where it was a very internet addicted campaign.
Yeah.
But
it's not just like internet addicted, but it's like very NGO speak. Like that's the way.
Exactly.
It's like the corporate DEI heuristic that applied, that comes across as like so disingenuous and so fucking annoying.
Exactly. And they said like, okay, well, yeah, maybe she did run this like very center right campaign, but voters still thought of this. And I think part of that is true, right? Part of that is definitely true, that hacking center right when people have living memory of this type of stuff is only going to hurt you, and it appears inauthentic. The thing is, though, there is no Democrat that also wouldn't be kind of true. There are very few people who they tacked in the same fucking comical, clownish way as the Harris campaign in 2020 did, but for better or worse, you're woke to them. That's what you are.
Yeah, like Seth Moulton said, he doesn't want his daughters getting tackled by a man, which is indistinguishable, by the way, from what Republicans say.
Yeah, and it's like they can say all that fucking stuff that they want. Guess what, asshole? You're still woke to them. You're still a woke fucking idiot. And that's not to say that, you permanently accept whatever framing, but it does mean that you cannot will your way out of how people perceive you. It is not a death sentence that people see you that way, even though they think that it is. But yeah, no, that is basically my appraisal, that the conditions are such with a leaderless party that is adrift, just endlessly backbiting, recrimination after recrimination. This is the stage is set for a uniquely ambitious and kind of clear-eyed elected or set of elected. Will they arrive? Probably not. Probably not if history is any indicator. But what if they did? What if this is when Rod Blagojevich comes home?
Oh my God, you're in the tank for your buddy every time. I walk away for one moment and immediately he's already MAGA. He's MAGA, isn't he?
Yeah, but you can always like go back on things.
That's true. Also, Democrats love people who are former Republicans. Yeah. Oh my God.
He has executive experience.
Yeah, yep.
And he's just like, I really think 99% of people, if they talk to him, they would get it. They'd be like, this guy's awesome. That's what I felt.
Yeah.
That's what, like, I already liked him, but like.
What would be the funniest person to put at the top of the ticket? Because like the obvious ones that I suspect the Democratic Party is going to push for is like Gavin Newsom, Pete Buttigieg, and maybe even Josh Shapiro.
Joe Morrissey.
Joe Morrissey?
Yeah, do you remember him?
No.
He was like a loser Democratic backbencher who he like, yeah, this guy has like 20 kids. He married a 17-year-old or something.
What the fuck?
He's my favorite Democrat. He's such a piece of shit. He's so funny.
I was going to say John Fetterman.
Oh, okay.
They're like, the only guy who's ever defeated Donald Trump was mentally deficient. So we have to run that again.
This is the campaign. I think Joe Morrissey at the top of the ticket because he's like more with it. This guy's Wikipedia is so fucking. This guy is a real piece of shit. Personal life, conviction for delinquency of a minor.
Oh my God. With a 17-year-old girl, later his wife, who was at the time the employee in his law office. Morrissey, the girl, and her mother denied any impropriety. Henrico County Court convened a grand jury to investigate a possible improper sexual relationship between Morrissey and the girl. Morrissey was indicted on. Yeah, no more woke stuff, Felix. That's what I mean. That's an automatic lock. No more. Well, I guess he did do miscegenation, so that's kind of woke, depending on like what American, what the American political landscape looks like at that moment. But
no, that's gonna be okay. That's like
someone said Diddy-crats.
yeah, he's a Diddy-crat.
He is a Diddy-crat.
I first caught wind of this guy in 2020 because like Republicans were actually talking about how good he was. They were like, you need to vote for Joe Morrissey because the Democrats hate him because they can't control him. And like the first thing I saw was
they can't control his sexual urges.
Yeah, the first thing I saw is like Morrissey under fire for marrying 8th grader.
Yeah. So that's incredible. Another good one. Are you ready for this? Because I've been thinking quite a bit about like what the silliest ones would be. Jared Polis.
Gross looking, Redditor, annoying.
America needs a real orange revolution. What we must do is privatize every sanitation sector in every county. That's what we need.
Must rent.
Yeah. I'll have you know, the real American dream is renting a property. Many people want to just simply rent a property and then take the extra money they have in their pockets and put it in the stock market.
In the same way that Donald Trump is, in the words of Matt Christman, cool entertainment. He is TV personified. Jared Polis is like the commercial real estate industry personified. Maybe that'll work. I don't like.
See, look, no. The Dems are on board. Only fucking state that went blue. Yeah, I know. Ironic enough that he is like the only person that has like a really solid approach to immigration.
Yeah.
Because he is a fucking die-in-the-wool real neoliberal for sure. And in the sense that he is like also very much like pro-immigration.
Yeah.
But that's it. Everything else is just so bad.
He's a very like pre-Ron Paul libertarian.
Oh, yeah.
Like that's what yeah. It is amazing that it's easier to be a libertarian in the Democratic Party
than it is to be in the Republican Party.
Yeah, way easier.
Yeah. Republicans are all about the government controlling everything.
Yeah.
They don't even care about the deficit. They just dropped that completely. No. Donald Trump destroyed that deficit hawking. It's gone.
Only the third way guys care about that.
Yeah.
Only no labels.
The only people in the United States of America who genuinely do care about the deficit and do deficit hawking to themselves is like the third way people, and like Nancy Pelosi with PAYGO.
Yeah.
That was fantastic.
PAYGO.
Oh, what a brilliant move that was.
God.